Hello, 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 and welcome to this final boss fight Let's Play of Minecraft. It's Midweek Minecraft. This is a new thing for all of us. Get used to it. My name is John, and I am joined by Chris.
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
Well,
John.
welcome back to Minecraft.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, welcome to the new year.
Thank you for giving me the shortest tour known to man in the 5 minutes we had before going live.
Yep,
So
that was a quick tour.
I'm fully up to speed as into how boned we really are.
I'm more up to speed with how terrible things are right now because I did a number miscalculation. I skipped a number is literally what happened last week. I forgot to double a thing. And so we did the maths just now with like a calculator and everything. I had a calculator. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh,
Uh, I,
don't you have a phone, John?
well, it was the calculator on my phone, to be fair. Um, When I thought last week that there was 100 of each number in a computation matrix, if Chris and I are doing the numbers right, which I believe we are,
If we rub our two brain cells together.
it's actually 200. Which means we need to dump all of these numbers in to get a single computational doodad.
Yes. It's not looking good for our heroes.
So, what I'm wondering, can we, using this mystical magical computer system, the AE network, can we dump 200 things into another thing using a crafting server? Can we take all 200 of these things we need and tell the computer system, if you dump 200 into a barrel, you'll get out a computation matrix?
Into a barrel.
Or a receptacle of some kind.
Into a receptacle of choice. Yes.
Because what we've got over here is an ME interface attached to a barrel.
Right.
Which is how we're doing silver at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm wondering...
So if you whack a crafting... is it a crafting card in here?
Well, no, we just need to put the pattern in it.
Oh. Is it yeah, it is an interface that does that, right?
Yeah, that's interfaces, dude.
Okay, well then there you go. You tell your
So
you can put the terminal into manual mode. You can use
processing mode.
You can use, I think you can then drag something from JEI. Yeah, you can. You can drag an item to JEI and say this is the output of this.
So I want to make a I want to make a computational matrix.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do the smart thing where it... Oh, no. Oh, problems.
Oh, you can't tell it to put 64 in there.
Well, one, I can't tell it to put 64 in, and two, it's only got 9 slots.
We have 10 numbers.
And we have 10 numbers.
Alright, so let's not use the terminal.
I wanted to use the terminal.
Can't we just, like I suggested, have 10 little melters that are just constantly throughputting the millet buckets?
I mean,
and then we can liquid import the liquids.
What, into this computer system?
Yeah, we can use a fluid interface, right?
I suppose? Is fluid...
We need a fluid storage disk. First, we need a disk that can store fluids.
Okay, do you want to make a fluid storage disk and I'll start making melters for all the melty things?
Can do.
Because we're going to need, what is it, a stored melter, a seared melter.
How big
Seared.
do you want this disc?
It needs to be enough to store
Okay.
a few buckets worth at least.
0 of 5. 0 of 5 types. Only 5 types of fluid. That's not right, is it? Yeah. Am I going bonkers that this will only store 5 types of fluids?
Fluid. No, that does say it stores 5 types of fluid, so we're going to need 2 cells
2. Yeah, okay.
for all 10 fluids.
Okay, let's see what's craftable here. Oh, yes, lead plates are craftable. Let's map this out.
So, if I'm not wrong, I've got 10 seared heaters.
Oh,
And then I need a seared melter.
that needs a 4K ME fluid storage component. Which in turn needs 3 1K ME storage components, which that 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that missing?
It's so nice to see the system kick in.
You know what the system is not kicking in for?
What's that?
Green dye. I have to go to the farm and do it the old-fashioned way.
Never did work out a good way to get clay storage.
Oh, this is a problem.
What's that?
We're dangerously low on cactus. Oh wait, it's not a problem. We have a zoop thing, don't we? I'm gonna go zoop about it.
You said sound effects there, and
Yeah, we've got a machine. And you step in it, it goes zoop, and then you're somewhere else.
we do have that zoop thing.
Yeah.
That's a fancy machine.
I'm gonna go zoop about it.
Zoop on your own time.
Zoop about one. And here we go. I love the fact that this machine propels you into a copper pipe. It's perfect.
Just flings you straight at the copper pipe, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Ostrich.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Melters.
I love from a distance our oil rig looks just like a really low budget AT-AT.
They run out of budget in this in this empire real quick.
I'm like, again, a very low budget Tatooine.
No, let's do 2 rows of 5.
Follow the thrilling adventures of Jute Land Trotter. Where is our nearest furnace?
There's a redstone furnace downstairs.
Yes. wanted to do was go to Tashi Station for some power converters.
Or should I face these the other way? I should probably face these outwards, right? Don't think the heater... Actually, I don't know if it matters, but...
I offered to make you a space for them, but I think this is probably the better use of my time.
Now, what's the doodah? It's you are black, black, black.
Quartz glass. Oh, it's craftable. I should have been. I need 2 of those, please. So I'm gonna make 10.
Oh, good. We did get more crafting terminal things. Crafting. Where are what?
Where are the drives?
We don't have any drives.
Oh.
It mainlines into the stable wormhole over here.
Oh, so we need a disk drive and stuff then, don't we? And a fluid interface.
I believe we've got a disk drive. We just don't have it plugged in anywhere. But yeah, we will need a fluid interface. Also, why do we have crushed gold? Is that not being output?
It's not called a disk drive in AE, is it?
I thought it is an AE.
Storage.
Huh. Pulverizer, furnace, other furnace. Yeah, you are the furnace. Why aren't... Did we lose a input thing?
ME drive. So we need a controller. Oh. Do we have any more controllers? Oh, yay. Oh, glorious. ME drive is smithing table with engineering processes. Have we made processes crafted yet?
Don't think so.
Smithing table. I know I had one of these around here. Oh, yeah, you know, it's right here. There. That plus that equals drive. I guess you can live here. Yes. Right, so my quartz. Oh, hang on. Are you using this terminal?
Not anymore.
Fluids. So I have those. So I need a 4K ME storage component. 2 of those, please. 1, 2, 3. 2 of those and a 4K drive. Do we have storage housing as a thing? We do not.
Weird.
Lead plates and more quartz glass. Needs 3, so we need 6. Next. It's weird pushing the button on a crafting operation that you know is going to make a lot of noise, but no noise happens. Because the machine is so far away.
Well, that's the bonus of having a long-distance network.
It is, yes.
The noise is way over there.
It's like those toilets they built in the olden days for the nobleman's poop. That's a
Yes,
really bad,
precisely like that.
really bad analogy. All right, that should do it. Let's look. There are 2 fluid drives on the network.
Sweet, you're a lot further along in your task than I am in mine.
Auto crafting. Can we? How do we do fluid crafting? Can it see the fluid craft, or do I need a special interface? We need a ME fluid terminal, which is more cactus screen and an ME terminal.
Oh, bollocks.
Language.
Oh, tosh.
What's up, my lord?
I smelted the clay instead of smelting the grout. Tosh and Phi.
That's terracotta-able. No? That's I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You know I'm not sorry. I know what I'm talking about. ME terminal, and that, and those, and them. And this. And...
Right, I want a chest.
More lead.
And then do we have ink sacks?
Terminal. In this episode, we just all stand in front of terminals going, I need this, 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 and this. And in the last 10 minutes...
We're sort of at that stage now where it does become that.
It's like the worst Power Rangers episode ever, isn't it? It's like 10 minutes of doing nothing, and then the last 30 seconds, everything comes together. An action-packed finale. I'm making some really terrible analogies today.
I prefer the Power Rangers one to the ancient toilet.
There's something that appeared on you to me today. It just seems... No, I'll go with it. It's fine. 3 terminals. Right, and then... terminal, and then that. Okay, so if I punch...
Oh, that's a retrieval node, John. That's the wrong type of thing. I don't want to retrieve, I want to... the opposite of retrieve.
Oh, wow, okay. Alright.
Extract is the opposite of retrieving. Thank you, brain.
I don't know how to make pretty thing to go over terminal, so just gonna have to accept that it's there. Okay. So is it a it needs to be specifically a fluid interface. More lead, more cactus. How many do I need? 10. So 40 and 20. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I think that's going to stabilize a bit when that when these have all filled up. And if it doesn't, we'll work it out then.
Do you want these to be the flat version or the block version?
I'm not sure it overly matters. Maybe leave it as the block for now, unless you've already just changed it to the not block.
No, I haven't. Storage bus, fluid. Oh, not an interface, is it? It's an import bus that we need. Yes.
Or a storage bus, external storage bus, maybe?
There's a fluid storage bus and there's a fluid import bus.
Fluid storage bus, then, I think.
Then there's also the export bus.
Oh, no, wait, because if we've got the space on the network to store it, yeah, we might as well import bus.
Definitely import bus, yeah.
Yeah.
Annihilation.
Come on, RNG. Come on, RNG. Damn it. RNG.
What do you need?
Ah. I was waiting for more clay.
So I need 5 ME controls.
But it's a random chance that the sand just gets washed away.
Right. Oh, okay.
Instead of turning into clay. This time I'm going to remember the important step of turning it into grout before smelting it.
Yes, do that. Annihilation is that plus calculation. Ow. Oh, I can tell it's cool. Hooray for auto processing.
Oh, sod, I'm turning this one.
What have you done? You ain't done it again, have you?
No, I not turned around the melter because I didn't think it particularly mattered, but for aesthetic purposes I've turned it round so that they're all facing the same way. Because it apparently does matter in my head.
How long does it take to make processors?
Not very long, but it's not an instantaneous project.
There's one.
Doop, 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 doop. And then doop, doop, doop so far.
Fluid export bus, yeah?
We want 10 import buses.
Fluid import buses.
Fluid import buses. And 1 export bus.
Fluid import bus.
But we're also going to then need 10 channels upstairs.
Let me know how that turns out. I need to zoop.
No, I need Invar. Get me 3 Invar machines system.
Now I'm thinking.
And that's the andesite machine, isn't it? That gets this thing. 2 andesite machines going to be enough. 1 off.
That's right, I'm hitting a cactus with a burrito.
As you do.
Casual.
Right, so you can be the number 1. Okay, so this is working.
Yeah.
The number one at least.
Down. So it's fluid import buses, right? I'm going to keep asking.
Yes, it is. It is fluid import buses. We want to import 10 fluids into the network.
We are missing slime balls. Slime balls. Do we have a way of making slime balls? Dough and lime dye. Jellyfish. 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 Or dough and lime dye.
Hey, milady.
Hello.
Welcome into the stream.
Slime, John. Slime.
Slime.
Is there any way I can break into the bakery and steal some dough off of the?
You. One second. What is happening to my? Did my game do a free? Oh no, it caught up.
I'm making slime, but not like cool YouTube slime. Although I suppose should be like Colin's Key.
I don't know who that is.
Milady knows who Colin's Key is. Oh, I'm in the machine. I'm breaking the machine and steal this dough, so let's go. Actually, I think I'm stuck.
Possible.
Genuinely.
Also, I guess the advantage of this is it will run when we're not here.
Right? Yes.
But it's also going to be slow.
I have performed the great dough heist. I'm like the hamburger of old. It's going to be slow, but it's going to have a week to do it. So
yeah, I guess in the long run it's going to be okay. It's short term that it's going to be a problem.
We ain't going to space today.
We're not going to space for a few weeks, I think.
For God's sakes. Just never ends.
What's that?
Just dying. As in the process of colouring something. Oh, that conveniently placed line back. Well, thank you.
I'm presently, milady, just to catch you up on what I'm building, because I'm not making dye. I'm melting numbers. Because that's a sentence.
Go on. Carry on.
There isn't really an on to carry to. That's what I'm doing. I've got the concept of numbers here, and I'm melting them. We need to build a navigational computer, which obviously needs a lot of numbers in it, so I'm melting numbers to make a computer. It makes logical sense.
Don't question it.
And then every so often, well, as you can see at the moment, all the numbers are starting to be rebuilt back here because I'm using numbers up.
That is how computers are born IRLs.
As you can see, the 1 is very sort of a yellowy green, and then it goes to like a bluey green by the end of the 5s.
These numbers are all that sticky.
And then I need a 6.
Okay, I've got pistons. Who linked JE And
I
now
think
ask
it's
again.
individually done, isn't it?
Export bus. Yes.
Import. We need one export because we need to export. Well, I think we need possibly 2 exports. But we need 10 import buses first.
Okay. I've made 10 import buses. And then you need just regular export or fluid export buses.
Fluid export buses. And they need to be fluid import buses as well.
You want 2 export buses and 10 import buses.
Yes. Because I believe with expansion cards we can expand an export bus to 9 slots, and we need it to do 10.
Right. Okay.
Because of course we need it to do 10.
This is a lot of science I am not ready for. Okay. I think I have the components you need.
Sweet.
Where are you?
I'm going to get some clay. Be right back.
Look at the map, Abby.
I've fallen in the water.
That's like you expect to find. Surely we had clay on like repeat.
We don't have it stored is the problem. We never actually... We've talked about storing it a few times, but we've never actually got a good way to store the clay that we've got on repeat.
Okay.
We have clay on repeat, but it backstuffs to about 5. And that's as far as we've managed to get the storage of it going.
I mean, 5 is a number.
It is a number. I'm not denying its numberness.
This episode is about numbers. Oh, here we go. Here's this. Oh, this looks fancy, isn't it? Look at all the pretty colours.
Yeah, as I say, like it started off as sort of yellowy green over there. It's gotten very blue down this side.
Looking at the pain you've had to go through to make all of these. Yeah, I think this was the right approach.
So I need 8, 9, and 0.
It's just the perpetual sound of numbers being smashed together right next to you.
Yeah, it's totally not annoying.
This is what computers do in real life, just really slow. It's like some weird Sesame Street contraption now, all these numbers floating over and going into the rainbow. Today's episode of FBF is sponsored by the numbers 1, 2, etc.
1, 2, 9, and also 0.
Never 4. Never 4.
I really hope... Yeah, I'm slightly worried that might have been the case. Damn it.
0 is yellow.
0 is yellow.
Oh, you've ruined the synergy.
Ah. Oh well.
You'll fix it off camera, I'm sure. Do you want these exporters?
I want the importers. I'll take the exporters too.
Where are you going to fit them?
That's a question, isn't it? Think I can...
This is the upper floor. Oh, there's melters below. You want?
If I get smart cable...
I would like to point out this floor is double skinned.
I can't do smart cable down the middle because it doesn't store enough things, does it?
32? I thought smart did 32 channels.
Doesn't it do 8? dense cable does 32.
Yeah, use dense cable.
I need to build dense cables.
I shall wait here and also be right back.
Have I got dense cables auto crafting? Yes. But I don't have sand or that. Why don't I have that? Never. Nether quartz dust. Can I crusher you? Damn it. Don't have one of you connected to this network. I guess it's time? I've got you. We're short on sand.
Oh, jeez.
In the system.
Okay.
And nether quartz dust.
Sand I can deal with.
Cool. I'm going to crusher some nether quartz and wonder if it's about time I've hooked up a crusher to the system.
Point in case. Where's my excavator? Here it is. Time to introduce myself to the pipe. Doing.
Shoot is what I'm looking for. That says shite.
This is what?
I spelled it wrong.
Okay. It's the kind of day you're having.
It's the kind of day I'm having. Wait, no, crushing wheel. Be a good crushing wheel. Yeah, you should get 1 for 1. Ah, there you are. Good.
Getting flashbacks to Crash Landing.
Excavating a lot of sand.
Yeah. Digging a trench. Oh, excavator's broken.
Okay, I need a formation core.
Trying to get back into the Out of Destiny. Yeet. I'm glad that pillar where our crafting station is there. Otherwise, I would end up in the ocean.
Right, where can I run cable off to here?
Out! Oh, I was not prepared. Damn it.
Oh. Where'd that Enderman come from?
I spawned in the base. I thought, back at the Atta. Yeah, it spawned in the base, and I thought I'd kill it. And the moment I swung my sword, I realised I had 3 hearts because I just jumped off of the oil rig.
You've got some.
John.
Yeah.
Take up your sword, etc., etc. Enderman.
Where is it?
There, in the corner. It knows
Ha!
what it did. Your reward for such quest is
I,
all the sand.
I stole its heart.
Send me, John. I deserve this.
I also got two. I don't know how much of a percentage a fragment of an ender pearl is.
8. 1/8. I think. Oh, 1/4. So you have precisely half a pearl. Ooh, cable.
Gonna rerun it here a little.
Just to get it through the ceiling.
Nope, this is hooking this thing up.
Oh, we finally have. Oh, hello. That's a freeze. I may or may not be back.
Okay, be able to get me a bit of smart cable, please.
I'm not responding. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. Then we shall see. Turns out looking at John whilst he was outside is a bad idea.
Oh dear.
For this computer at least.
Okay, so that's 2 more channels on this line, which is currently at 3 channels left. That's alright. So I can now tell it nether quartz leads to nether quartz dust.
Huzzah.
I believe that'll work. And if it doesn't, it goes a step up and I put a chest underneath it. It's...
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure that that's crashed now.
Get me a stack of dense cables.
No more shall this be a problem.
It's a lot of dense cables. It's apparently about 5 minutes worth of crafting as well, so...
Wow. This is 5 minutes crafting. You would have to do it again for a while.
True. Well, I mean, depending on how long it takes me to use up these dense cables. I guess I can run it off of here and replace this. This isn't dense, this is just smart. Oh, and it does that annoying thing where it doesn't tell you how, like, doesn't give you any until it's done all of them.
Oh, no.
30 seconds. And then I can get a cable anchor as well. I made your thing look fancy for you.
A thing?
Your terminal.
Oh, thank you. That was important.
I mean, I had some time.
Yes, I know you've crashed Minecraft. You crashed about 10 minutes ago.
We all know it.
We all know it.
It's you that's having the trouble with this Minecraft.
It's not us, it's you, mate.
Dense cable. Gimme. Right. If I put a cable anchor here and here and here. I can break a whole lot of machines by unplugging them. But rerun the cable.
The nervous IT junior standing in front of the network patch cable. Like, what happens when I do this?
What happens when I do this? Smash.
Yeah.
Like the breaking of cable in this, it is the breaking of glass sound as well. Like it's not a delicate cable breaking.
It is because it's made of quartz glass, I guess.
Right, that should help a little bit with channels. Yes. And now... Ah! Fell through a hole in the floor that I dug. Why would I go digging a hole in the ground? Under my own feet. But yeah, it's not a delicate unplugging the cable.
See, after such a destructive noise, you still actually get the thing. You would expect it to be in pieces on the floor.
This is true. You do still get it, which is nice. Oh, what's that thing? The
Go on.
what's it called? The
I'm gonna need a bit more to go on.
I'm gonna need my keyboard to not be US, please.
Salute when you say that.
Is it the cell workbench where we can pre-program our fluid cells?
Oh. I don't know, but I know it's a thing.
Because I just realized just before I plug these in that we're going to want to make sure that the fluids are going in the right quantities. Also, don't want to run that under the ground.
Not quantities. Not a problem, is it? Unless, what you're saying, what happens if the one fills up?
Yeah.
A new one. Oh, well, this is neat time.
I figured I'd rerun this a little.
Let's have a look.
I mean, there is such a thing as the cell workbench, so I'm just wondering if that's the thing I'm thinking it is.
I mean, looking at it, it's not a particularly difficult craft, so I shall make one. Oh, it's missing a chest. We don't have it. Missing items, wood. Oh no, that's not sure. Sell what? Does this have to be hooked up to power? Like ME power?
I do not know.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Where am I?
Inverter cards. Okay, so. Oh, I see. So I can now go. What are they? Logic. Liquefied logic. In buckets. Buckets only. 0. 1.
Oh wait, no, they're not factory, are they? They're laboratory.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Valve balls. That's not what that button does.
What are you doing? What did it do?
How can I set a value? I can set the fluid type, but I can't set the value.
I think if you just set the types, does it not store a place for each of them?
1, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Right, so that one is petitioned 1 to 5. And it doesn't show in the system.
Oh, no, 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 no. Please, why no?
What happened?
I can't fit them in. Okay, I'm going to have to be smarter about this. I need some cable anchors.
The discs are partitioned.
Sweet. I'm running the cable, but in a different way.
Can you not get it all the way down then?
The It looks like the dense cable does not support things in its same block space.
Oh no. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Oh, that's good. It's very neat, but oh, do we not have that? Was it?
Well, it says it's import busing.
Oh, do you? These don't need like a faucet on them, or do they?
I don't know.
Oh,
Do they? Because if they do, we're going to have to rerun the whole system.
well, there's nothing in the fluid terminal.
We might have to rerun the whole system.
No, wait, no, it wouldn't. You're exporting out of them, right?
Well, I'm importing from them into the network.
Ah, poop. Well, I know how we can fix it.
What?
But you won't like it. But,
You want to give me some answers?
thinking. Thinking.
I mean, we can put tanks in front of each of these.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But then it's going to make your cabling a nightmare.
It's not the worst.
What kind of tank? Just a fluid tank?
I don't know. Guess so?
Or a faucet with a seared tank?
Faucet with a seared tank, maybe?
Like holding 32 ingots of fluids retains liquid when broken. That's more. I don't know if we can't faucet, so we can't seared faucet into a tank.
Why not?
Oh, they can't. You can't, right? Well, I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh, great. We're short on a whole load of stuff. Let's try. No glass. Nice. Let's try. Oh, you know what's going to happen.
What's
These
that?
These are multi-blocks, aren't they? Oh no.
I mean, those are, aren't they?
They go up.
Do they not go sideways?
They don't go sideways, which is good, which is what we want. That's not going to do it, is it? From foundries and tanks. Well, that's a fluid that's in there now.
That is a fluid in there now. Let me import bus. Import bus.
Well, just do that first one to see if the...
Well, I've got the import bus. I figure I might as well. It's not going in.
We got to tell it what it's putting in there. What's that? Number 0? Yes?
No, that's number 1.
That's the... Can't drag.
You can't drag the bucket, but you can drag the fluid. No. It's not changing how much is in the tank.
Well, crap. Hang on. What if I...
Unpartition the drives.
I am confusion.
Hang on a minute. I know what the problem is.
Go on.
You've connected to the P2P network cable.
I mean, I know how that works. Yeah, that's gone.
Yep, that's in the 0.25 of a bucket's in there now.
Oh no. Does that mean we should try it the other way as well?
Let's try it the other way as well.
Try it with number 2. Shall
I'm just going to try it this side. Just this side, because that's probably easier.
Yeah, that does take up 1 of 5 types. Still. I see nothing. Have you connected it?
I've connected it, and it's empty up here.
Oh. And it's in the system. Okay, so I'm no good at networking. I didn't know that was a P2P network. Jeez. You just gotta run it this side.
Yeah, might as well.
Yes, it makes sense. There they go.
Look at them all go.
Neither of us had a big axe.
It's in my other hand. I think you may have picked up one of the export buses. Import buses.
How do you even...
There we go. That should be all of the numbers in the network now.
Yeah, in a horrible order.
Yeah, that's not a nice...
There you go. Sort by mod.
Yay. That'll do it.
Right.
Now, how do we export into this? Do you do it through a drain?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you export fluids into a smeltery?
Into a controller.
Into the controller?
Yeah. So what is this bronze barrel looking for? Oh, is this your test?
Well, the bronze barrel is what we do for silver.
Right.
Which actually, I also don't really want to take
wait,
this.
you need fluids.
Yeah.
Force it into a drain. Into the drain. Sorry, yeah, into the drain. In fact, I can test this. Do we have a bucket of lava? Light oil, heavy oil, slide. Here we go, sky slide. That'll work. Right click the drain. Yep, in it goes.
Can you take it out as well the same way?
Yeah, 1 sec. I just need to make sure it's at the bottom. Otherwise, I'm going to take the bucket. Yep. Boom.
Oh, I need some more. I need some normal smart cables now. Normal smart? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not dense.
Like I said, I double skinned the ceiling, so if you wanted to put this stuff into the ceiling, it's fine. But also doesn't matter.
What I should do is like put the covers over it so that you can't even see the cable.
No, but the cave's part of it. It's part of it. It's part of the science. Look how far we've come from like grindstoning copper.
Yeah, we did that. We did do that.
We're digitizing numbers. So not only are we taking numbers, smashing them together to make new numbers, then liquefying those numbers. We are then taking that liquid and turning it into digital signals and storing it on a hard drive.
I need some of
the numbers
these.
0 to 9 and literally turning them into 1 and 0 again. Also, are you aware that this bank of machines is using all of the channels?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all of the channels that come off of this side of the cable. Right, so I've now got an export bus on here with
fluid export bus
with 2 capacity cards, which means we can export 9 fluids.
Yep.
Which I guess means we go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, but if we go ahead and then whack another drain on there, right?
Yeah, we can just whack another drain here, right?
Yeah. Step 1, make another drain.
Step 1 I already did. It was knock out the other thing.
Oh, okay. Step 2.
Make another drain.
Say drain. The item is too large for the grid. Dunzo, tell me that you haven't. Drain.
And then on this one,
You just need to put 0.
we just put 9.
Yep.
And that should be all of the liquefied logics going in there.
There is 1 seed stone in here.
Yeah, I don't know what that's doing in there.
Is that when you punched it in?
Yes, that's what that's doing in there.
I got it.
That's the wall that we took down there.
Chunk this out.
So what I'm going to do is reconnect this as well. And this is going to start exporting calculation mechanisms again. Because we need more melty numbers.
Oh no.
Because our system has stopped for the moment because we ran out of all the numbers. Because we ran out of the number fluid.
Hang on a minute. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why can't we only have 100 millibuckets of logic? We should have used enough numbers to make... Oh wait, hang on, the system is not fast. And it could be... It might be full.
There's 100 millibuckets of liquefied computation matrix in there.
Yeah, this system is full. This smeltery is full.
Is it?
Can't put anything in it.
There's space at the top. There's free space at the top, 131 ingots worth.
Oh, okay. So it's just slowly. Oh, look, it's got all these. It's missing a number, right? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh no, it's just slow.
It's just slow.
So where are we going to store this logic then? We're just going to turn it into...
Well, I think we've got a duct back here with molten silver in it. So I guess we just want a seared duct. Can we get another seared duct? We don't have any cobalt.
Why the duct exactly? To filter?
Because it can be filtered. But also, we'd have to get some liquefied computation matrix in a copper can for it. I don't know that we want to waste any of it.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
Also, I'm slightly concerned that we're now running these machines again. Just trying to keep up with the amount of processors we're melting.
What's going to give out first?
The most likely thing to give out is the same thing that gave out last time. It's the speed at which we make the radiant. These things,
Okay.
which have just given out.
Yeah.
Alongside the silicon things. Ah, that's just the speed of getting them out of the ender chest, though. But it's because it's refilling the ender chest, like refilling from the ender chest the other end of this. It's not pulling out fast enough to...
Oh.
I think that might be fine. Like, we might just need to leave it. Although, possibly, we've got like 5 buckets worth of liquefied logic up here. We might leave... Like, we might be okay to just...
Not.
disconnect this for now.
How much does it need to make one? I mean, it's not going down super fast.
It takes a millibucket to make each number. So each number that it casts is 1 millibucket of this.
Right.
But obviously each number it casts is not only, like, each number and each symbol that it casts then get used over here as well to make all these others. But it's going.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's not backstuffing, but there's enough symbols, just about, for it to run for a little while.
I think we can just leave it going.
Yeah, I think so.
And just when there's
a bucket's worth in here.
When there's a bucket's worth, we can just cast it.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to be going fast enough that we need.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this is going to fill up and overflow. And even if it does, all it does is stay in the storage.
So looking to the future.
Yeah.
How many computational matrices do we need?
We need 8.
So we need 8 blocks for 1 matrix, and then we need 8 matrices.
We need one block is 1 matrix, and we need 8 matrices
to make the guidance computer.
To make the guidance computer.
Yeah.
So we just need 8. We need 8 blocks.
Hang on.
And we're at half a block now.
Okay. The rocket assembler is not so bad. Yeah, this is going to take some time to run.
Yeah, this is fairly complicated, but
yeah.
I don't actually have much of a retort to that.
No, I mean,
this is complicated. You've hit the nail on the head.
Don't worry, we are literally crunching the numbers.
Literally. There they are being crunched. You can see them. They're very, very visibly being crunched here. You know, one thing I will say about this, I like this system slightly more than Direwolf's, where he hid all the numbers. Like, I like being able to see the numbers.
Right.
I think that's really cool that you can see them all working and going and, like, squishing together and doing stuff.
Yeah. I think it's good for us because then we can see if there's an obvious back stuff or obvious issue as well.
I mean, one of the things I was looking at before we started streaming and might try and resolve between streams. Not that we're wrapping up, because I guess we could be wrapping. Are we wrapping up?
I mean, anything that we move on to at this point will take some setup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
fair.
need to plan out.
This is sort of getting into wrappy-uppy point anyway, I guess. One thing I did notice, and I might look to resolve it between the streams, is ones are used a lot.
The output on the ones.
So what I might do is, at the moment we're doing 8 divided by 8 equals 1.
Yeah.
I might put in a 3 divided by 3 also equals 1.
Yes.
And just have another, like, basically same again over here.
Mm-hmm.
And just have another thing to get more ones, because we use... I think we use 2 ones up here. Yeah, because we do 8 minus 1 is 7. And I think, is this a 1 as well?
Yeah.
Let me in. Yeah, so we used 2 ones for each full set of numbers. So we could do with having a spare, effectively a spare number 1 creator.
Yeah.
Because this is 1 plus 3 equals 4. And 8 minus 1 equals 7.
Right, and you can see they're waiting on the ones right now.
And yeah, you can see the ones... Like, when I got on tonight, after rebooting the server, because at some point between this week and last week it crashed back to FBF Craft again.
You need to turn that off.
Yeah, probably should. But it had only got up to, like, all of the rest of the numbers were at 200. With the exception of 8, which was being used to make ones, and 1, which was at about 100 ones to the 200 of each other number. So, yeah. That is the thing.
That is very much a thing.
How are we doing on... Oh, yeah, there's plenty in there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's. I think what we'll do is, if we build up our backstore of computation things out here again, like, this is already backstuffed, so we're just waiting on this to backstuff again. And this should be fairly good with getting the radiant Dubry coils back up again.
Yeah.
Like, that system is now as fast as I can work out how to make it.
This thing was never ever going to be like an instant thing. This is like, we are heading into the finale. It was always going to be
like,
the only way to make these things faster is to double what we're doing.
I don't know if you saw this. I haven't shown you this bit there yet. I've sped up these arms.
Okay.
And I've put another arm in to make the... I can't remember if it... I think it's the cobblestone that goes around the edge of the crushing wheel. I noticed that was taking a really long time, so there's another arm that, like, doubles the cobblestone speed. This is backstuffed now. The singularities are backstuffed again.
Oh, Christ.
Because there was a real delay in making them.
Oh, I look up at that machine and I shudder.
But now also over here, like...
That took some figuring out.
That really did take some maths. Over here, where we're doing the colour balls...
What, is that up here or down there?
Second, like mid-tier here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you are.
Trying to find where somewhere.
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, like, I noticed. I came on last week and I looked at this before I streamed last week, and just noticed that this was running really slow, putting one input in.
Yeah.
So I think this has sped it up, and it's like, each one now has its own drop, And so you can see that it's like dropping multiple
faster.
onto the belt at the same time. So I think this is faster.
Yeah,
Uh,
does look like it. Well, it's moving at a constant speed. You can see all of the things being exported and working a lot more.
like the only thing that's making me a little concerned right now is I can see green going in here and going in here, but not going anywhere else. Like they should be becoming. They should be becoming blue when they stop being green.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
When I right click that one in particular, I get. Oh no. Oh, now I've done it. Oops.
Oh, that seems to be okay.
Is this not catapulting stuff?
What?
This machine is not catapulting.
Well, it won't catapult if there's nothing to catapult. And if these
Okay.
paintballs aren't turning to magenta, nothing's going to come down there.
Right. Yeah, systems.
Well, that's fun times. Why is this broken now? Is it being pulled off?
By the other drain. No.
It's being pulled off the drain by the... Ah,
What?
problem solved. Where's my pipe wrench? Where's my pipes? The pipes were pulling them off the drain before they'd drained the colour out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No.
fun fact: if you stand next to that, you end up picking the stuff up and not the drain. Oh, we're getting the black ones. Ugh.
What? You shouldn't be able to get black ones. Oh, because they're bouncing off of this because I've not put the funnel back on. There we go.
It's annoyingly cool yet understandable that they don't stack. Paintballs don't stack.
Yeah, feckin'
if
belts.
you hold shift while standing on them, you don't attract.
Yeah, but also sometimes you need to not hold shift while you're doing stuff there. That's where the annoyance really comes in. This is speedy now.
It is now. There it goes.
It's speedy and actually doing the thing.
Let arm go.
Yeah, this arm is on pretty fast speed, as is the crafter. As is, I think, actually, if you watch the pipe, the thing shoots through the pipe pretty damn fast as well.
Whee!
And then it just gets fired into the beacon light.
I love this. This was a really fun thing to put together. Fling!
This bit really is like, I want to see more machines that need to like fling something somewhere.
You don't need machines. You could use weighted ejectors in place of pipes. You know that.
I mean, yeah, I want to see
Doing, doing,
more.
doing.
I want to do more create constructions that just like fling something from somewhere to somewhere else just because it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is that I want to build with that. Maybe something to make cake. I know they do that with their trailer a lot. Like, with when they do new Create releases, they release a trailer where they're making a cake in a really elaborate factory.
Sounds like fun.
But like that sort of thing. I want to play more with, like, I know we're literally at the end of doing a pack with Create. I want to play with more Create stuff. And like the new Create stuff as well.
Fine. Let's get to space and
like
get to the new Create system.
I want Create Above and Beyond 2. that's what I want next. I don't want to do some other pack. I want just more of this.
Okay.
We'd have to build that.
Step 1 is space.
Step 2 is just download a pack that has the next version of Create in it and play with it.
Okay.
I don't know what we're going to do next after this one, but we're also not going to be finished with this one for a few weeks at least.
Given the speed of that machine, it's going to take a little while.
Also, because I'm not here next week, so...
No, you are not.
I'm not. So, oh god, I need to put all these paintballs in the machine again.
Do you ever find it whenever you actually manually clear that it just takes personal offence to that and just rains more?
Yeah.
Right. So sit rep is John.
Yeah.
Come here.
Where's here?
Oh, come to the logic, liquefied logic.
Okay. Oh, is it good?
Yes. I think you can pull the lever, or at least just right click.
Ooh. That's one. One computation matrix. Well, that's one.
Yeah.
And we're a quarter of the way to 2.
Yes.
So
63 to go.
Yeah, so it's a little bit. But yes. I guess next week we're not going to be here, so we're going to have 2 weeks for this system to run, hopefully, and do its thing and build us plenty of computational matrices. Is the goal. Matrices?
Matrix juice. It's not actually a matrix. It's
True, we're not actually making the solidified matrix automatically with this setup. But we've got plenty of time for this machine to run and do its thing. We have... so 2 weeks. We'll be back. Hopefully we'll have more matrices by that point. But possibly the next thing we should work on is building the actual rocket. Or building... Like, one thing we need to build is we need to build the actual rocket.
Yeah.
Having a rocket would be good. Another thing we need to build is the spacesuit. We need to make air so that we can breathe, or one of us can breathe in space. And possibly the most important thing is we need to build the mechanical crafting contraption that will make the rocket guidance computer from these computation matrices.
That is a big boy, isn't it?
Because that is that requires 24 mechanical crafters.
12 by 12.
Well, it's a 5 by 5.
No, we need 24 mechanical crafters.
It needs 24 mechanical crafters. It's a 5 by 5 with one gap in the middle.
I can math.
So yeah, it's a pretty big amount of that. We'll possibly work on that. We'll work on all these things over the coming couple of weeks, but what we'll work on next time, we'll work out closer to the time, I guess. For now, all that remains for me to do is turn to the camera and say thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month. We would love it if you used it to support us, but please do use it to support your favourite streamers. We have a YouTube channel where you can find the replay of this video and all of our others. If you head on over there and hit the subscribe button and ding the bell, you'll be alerted when new videos go live. And we have a Discord server where you can come and say hello and chat about this game or other games or anything you feel like. Can't think of anything that's been particularly said on the Discord today. Oh, we made a new gaming recommendations channel that got very active, and lots of people have recommended games they like. So if you want to know what games people like, go and look at that, or just watch the things I stream, because that's how I tell people what games I like.
What is it, and why is it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge was very good last year as well.
I need to play that game. I've been playing a lot of Cult of Lamb at the moment.
I absolutely love that TMNT Shredder's Revenge did a free update that just added VHS overlay and CRT monitor overlays.
Beautiful.
Because it couldn't be any more painfully 80s.
I dumped far too many 10p pieces into the original arcade machine.
Same.
So I need to check that game out. I recommend Cult of the Lamb.
Yep.
That's good.
The information of our the information of our Discord server is found in the description down below this and below all of our YouTube videos. And you can go over to finalbossfight.co.uk for all of that information and all the other stuff we do, including a lot of role-playing game character information and also new people that are joining the FBF streaming world. 6 new people signed up or have been added as new profiles this week for people that have recently joined role-playing games or are joining upcoming role-playing games. I set up the stream schedule for February, and we've got 3 brand new role-playing games starting next month.
Oh my!
That are going to be regular, recurring games, and that's a lot. Plus a 4th, which is going to be a one-off. So there's a lot of role-playing games coming up. Which, if you like the role-playing games, stick around because we got a lot of them.
If you like good storytelling.
Yeah, find someone who can do that. But if you like role-playing games, stick with us. Tomorrow, over on the Angel Games Player channel, Angel is playing some more Genshin Impact. Today, they did a sort of look at what was in the new 3.4 update. Tomorrow, they're doing their regular streaming of it. On Sunday night, I'm not around. I'm on holiday. But Richard has stepped into the DM's chair to run a one-shot with some of the players from Rime of the Frostmaiden as his character gets called in to deal with a little family situation and brings some of his new friends along. And then on Tuesday next week, Jeff is running a Brindlewood Bay episode. So tune in as the Murder Mavens confront the Jingle Bell Shock and resolve whatever that murder is. And for now, that is all the streams we've got coming up. And we are gonna do a raid. We are gonna do a raid at Ben the Quest Giver, who is live and playing some Journey. So go give Ben some love. He's just started up a regular streaming schedule, which you can find at finalbossfight.co.uk. Go give him some love. We'll see you guys again really soon. Hopefully he's not about to raid into somebody else, but, you know, we'll see what happens. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
See you later, guys.